Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys on this Thursday? Can you believe we've been using the fun ice cream swirl bundle this week, and it is such a fun little bundle. I bought it when it was in the mini catalog, and of course for me I was just like, oh, it's just too early to do ice cream, right? And then little by little, time just slips away from you and you make this project and that project and the other project. And then I'm like, oh Lord, I really need to get back with it, right? And so, yeah, it's a necessity to use what you buy, for me anyway. I try to not buy more than I use. And so we are using the ice cream swirl this week because I really wanted to use it. It's summertime. What better time to do ice cream videos than this summer? So if you own the set and you want lots of fresh ideas to use with it, it's a really great week to join the membership. So today is the last day for you to join the membership. If you want ideas with this set, because I will be sending them out on Friday. So yeah, my Inky Hands crew membership, you get 2 video tutorials a week. The videos are in line with whatever stamp set or bundle I'm using for that week. But although I'm using a bundle that you may not own, you can always use the projects on other sets that you have and adapt them. They adapt quite easily to many, many, many different stamp sets. And I do try and stretch the sets for you, give you different out-of-the-box ideas for them. So I hope that you will enjoy the membership if you are a member. I do have testimonials because I've had people write me about the membership that they love it. I've included those on the page. So if you are thinking about joining Inky Hands crew membership and never joined, you can go to my website, inkyhandswarmhearts.com, and you're going to go to membership in the menu and read about it. It is a really fun group. We also do a sketch challenge and a color challenge every month as a group. You can participate in it. I send cards out, little packets of cards to the group, and it's a really great way to just stretch your ideas. And I hope that if you've never joined, that you'll try it. And if you've been with me for a while and been using my ideas as a hobby demo, it's a great way to support my business and to say thanks for everything by joining the membership. It's just $8 a month, not $8 a week, $8 a month, $8 1 month. So basically the price of a Starbucks. You give up 1 Starbucks a month for me. All right, let's go ahead and move on from that. This Saturday I have Card Fiesta. So July 27th we have Card Fiesta. So if you're coming, let me know. This is for local peeps. It's at El Azteca Mexican restaurant in Virginia Beach on Constitution, and we get there usually about noon. Eat from noon to 12:30, and then from 12:30 to 3:30 we make cards. It is a super fun event. We've been going there since March. Prior to that we were at a different Mexican restaurant, but we switched over. We're very, very happy at El Azteca, and I hope that you will also join if you're ever in the area on vacation. I do live in a tourist area, so people do vacation in Virginia Beach, and if you're ever here, I'd love to have you join. We do it every other Saturday, so the chances of you being here while I have it are pretty good. And anyway, that's it for my local event. Also, we are almost at the end of our earning period for bonus days. So you have Friday, Saturday, all the way through. You have a week, 1 week to spend $50. For every $50 you spend, you're going to get a $5 coupon emailed to you right away. If you spend $100, you get 2. $150, you get 3. So on top of the rewards, if you put in an order of $150, you will get also 15 extra dollars. So it's a really great way to put in your own party this month and get $30 worth of stuff. You'll get 15 of it now and 15 of it in August. So yeah, anyway, do not miss out on this fantastic deal. And if you do spend $50 with me in the month of July, you will receive my July tutorial bundle, which comes with 42 projects, 42 different ideas. The beauty of these is not that you're going to have all these stamp sets, because you probably won't. But the beauty of them is that you can take the idea and make cards with these fantastic ideas. 42 PDFs. And all you got to do is put in a $50 order. Pretty awesome deal if you ask me. And I will also send you a handmade card with your order. July 3rd, we had our online exclusives come out, and one of them is Potions and Spells bundle. One of them is the Changing Leaves bundle. One of them is the Green and Gold Suite, which includes vellum paper, foiled paper, 2 different bundles, the Golden Greenery bundle and the Greetings of the Season bundle. It also includes ribbon and cherry cobbler and pearl adhesive back berries. And then you can get this as an add-on. It's just an everyday greeting stamp set, but really beautiful fonts. We have a second suite called Iconic Imagery. It also has a set of designer series paper. It is one bundle called Iconic Imagery. There are pecan pie and clear ribboned adhesive back dots, and then our white grosgrain frayed ribbon, which is kind of cool, right? So check out those. There's also more than those bundles available. There's a cute little ghost stamp set. If you hang out with me for Halloween, I'm going to be probably using both of those Halloween sets, so it would behoove you to get them, and get them while you can get the $50 $5 coupon, right? And my PDF of 42 projects. All right, kits collection really quickly. July 3rd, we came out with this kit, which is 9 cards, 3 each, 3 designs. I realize there's only 2 cards posted there, but there are 3 in the kit. 3 different, 3 of each. The other kit is called Circus Celebration, 8 cards, 4 each, 2 designs. Of course, there's only 1 card shown there, but there are 2 in the kit. June had an 8 card kit for 2 designs, and this is actually a beautifully stunning kit, so check that out. And then we also had a travel journal kit, which is pretty awesome if you want to do a mini album. So I guess that's it for that. Let's talk about Paper Pumpkin. So in the month of August, our Paper Pumpkin is birthday themed. It's called Time for Cake, and it runs from July 11th through August 10th. So you have a little bit still if you would like to sign up for Paper Pumpkin. You get 9 cards, 3 each, 3 designs. The projects include printed card bases, coordinating envelopes and labels, embellishments, and rose gold card. The coordinating colors for this kit are Moody Mauve, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Pecan Pie, Pretty in Pink, and Wild Wheat, and the classic Stampin' Spot is Night of Navy. You're also going to get an additional free stamp set in this kit. So it comes with 2 stamp sets. So it's a birthday bash with elegant birthday cards made with rose gold detail. 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. Okay, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek of one of the cards. So the additional stamp set obviously is a number stamp set, right? Which we can always use a number stamp set to add numbers to our birthday cards. But this piece here pulls out. It is a really cool pull out with a bunch of candles. Really exciting. This is going to be a really cute kit. And I love that we have that rose gold coppery colored cord in this kit. So don't miss out on this one. This one's going to be super fun. And if you have been subscribing to Paper Pumpkin for this quarter, this is the 3rd quarter of the year. So this is our 3rd add-on die set. You get 3 dies for $12. You get the flower, which coordinates with the stamp set from last month. The Hooray, of course, to use for the birthday for this month. And then the September one is going to have some leaves in it. So check that out. Also check out my website, because every month we do a tutorial bundle in the design team that I'm a part of. And so check out those bundles. They are located on my website under shop retired product and PDFs or something like that. I don't remember the exact name, but you'll find them. And if you can't find them, just send me a message and I'll link you to them. So I have a variety of fun fold, anything but a card, Christmas in July, techniques, things like that. And then in another part of my website, I have my paper piecing projects. I have 2 Easter and 2 Halloween, soon to be 3 Halloween after this year's Halloween. Very exciting projects, always available for you at any time when you need a little boost of information on whatever holiday. I love holidays. They're super fun and I enjoy talking about them. So let's talk about today's stamp set. It's on page 77. It is called the Ice Cream Swirl. It's an encore, which is why it's in this beautiful pool party color. All of the pool party colored stamp sets are encore, and you can purchase the Ice Cream Swirl stamp set and the Ice Cream Swirl dies. Beautiful, beautiful and fun projects you can make with this set. So let's talk about what we're going to do today. I'm going to stick all my flyers in here so they don't get messed up. All right. So today's project, we're making a very glittery ice cream cone, but this is actually a gift card. So I decided to use the, I think it's called Full of Life. Yes, 6x6 DSP. I love this paper. I wish it was bigger. I can't get enough of these cool patterns. And the colors are bright and fun and very summery. If you don't have a pack of this paper, I highly recommend it. Look, there's some gorgeous watercolor backgrounds on the back. All beautiful colors. So check out this paper pack. I am pairing it today with the Ice Cream Swirl stamp set and the dies. You can see how nice and big this stamp set is. Now, the reason this cone is like so is because you can make it into a card where it actually opens. So the ice cream cone can be a card itself. It can also be a tag to put on a gift package. These are the sprinkles. You have the little cone cover here. You have the little cookie, and then you have a 2-pieced ice cream cone. You also have this layer, which you can add onto the actual die, and it won't cut out, but it will cut into. And so you get this look right here when you do that. I paired it today with the hexagon punch, and I'm going to show you how to make it smaller because this is a rather large punch. So we are going to make it a little smaller than that because sometimes you don't want it to be so large, right? All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna grab everything I need to make this card and then we will get started. All right. Let's see, where is my stuff? All right, I have it. So we're gonna start with a piece of basic white card. I gotta grab my blend, because I remembered I put it back. Okay, we need a blend. All right, so this piece is 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. The raised bumpy end is what you want up, and then you're going to turn your card over and burnish. You want your card to lay nice and flat, okay? So there is our card base. All right, so the next thing is we're going to do our top section, okay? So for our top section, I have a 1/4 inch piece of basic white scrap that's just been laying around on my desk and I decided to use it today. We also have 2 pieces that are going to go over the top. So we have 3 portions for this top layer of our card, okay? We have this piece here, which I believe is 1.5 inches. I'm gonna get my ruler out because I don't think I wrote it down, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm on point. 1.5 inches, and then this is 3 inches, I'm pretty sure. Yes, 3 inches. And then I ran it through the So Swirly embossing folder, which is a fun, large embossing folder. You can get all different kinds of swirls on it. And I mean, if this set is called Ice Cream Swirl, I think we need a little swirl in our life. So this piece here, this 1/4 inch of white, is what I tied the 2 layers together with. And you can see it's not white on my card, it's green. So we're gonna turn it green. So if you have extra, I generally have mostly white thin scraps like this, thin like this, or a little bit thicker 1/2 inch. And so I like to find ways to use them up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my Granny Apple Green. And let me tell you, this Stampin' Blend marker, it has seen better days, but it still works. I'm gonna use it until there's no more ink in it. And regardless of what it looks like, you can see that it inks up well. There's still plenty of garden green ink in here. Sometimes I just have to go over it a few more times. And then to smooth it out, I'm just gonna come back over the top and make sure that I deposit all my dark ink. And what I love about when you use your blends on your white paper to turn it into whatever color strip you want, you end up with a very watercolored look. So this was Granny Apple Green Dark blend. And while it looks like a piece of Granny Apple Green cardstock, it does, but it doesn't, right? Because it is more watercolored looking than a piece of cardstock. I don't know if you guys can see that look to it, but yeah. So I just use a scrap to do that. So we're going to adhere. Let me grab my silicone mat and my wet adhesive. We're going to start with this piece. This is going to be the last piece. So we're going to put our DSP first. And my glue is almost at the end. I may have to open a new one in the middle of this video. Ask any questions. Also, guys, if you would love to join my team, I would love to have you join my, It's a Matter of Heart is the name of my team. We have a lot of fun together. We're a good group. We gather once a month and on a Zoom call, so you don't have to be in the area. And we do swaps and we just have a good time together. So I'd love to have you be a part of that. If you are thinking about getting a discount on your products and you want to save 20% on everything you purchase and you spend about $100 a month or so, you can join my team. Or if you think that you have friends that would purchase products from you and help you sell your $100 a month, then it's a really great opportunity to get a discount. And so I'd love to talk to you about it. So please reach out to me if you're interested. I would love to have you on my team. All right, so now here's my 3-inch piece. So you can see it's covering my paper a little bit, but that's okay. And then we're going to add, I'll make sure that I'm even here. Want to cover, come on, there we go. I'm happy with that. Let's add here, and then we're gonna layer this right over the top like that. So cute. Let's add our glue to this strip. So then that's gonna be the top of our card. So it gives us a little, I don't know, it's like our palette, right, to add our fun details to. So this glittery ice cream cone, I just really thought it would be fun to have a lime sherbet, or like not lime sherbet, but like lime, something lime, right? And vanilla mixed together. Oh, that would be so good. I love me some citrus. So whether it be orange, grapefruit, lemon, lime, I love all of that stuff. You can see I cut my strip just a smidge too long, which is fine. And then I'm just going to make sure that none of these pieces are sticking out. I have a hair, very little bit, and I have a hair on this side. So I just want to make sure that we are perfectly, see, just trim those little strips off. And now we have our card base. And isn't it fun to have that really cool swirl? And this green just ties in our lime green. And I love that you have all the variations of green here. All right, before we do our ice cream cone, I'm gonna show you how to vary your size of your punch, okay? So we're gonna stamp with Pretty Peacock. It's the green I decided to use. And we're gonna do, for everything, we're gonna say thanks for everything. So there's two stamps, one says thanks and then one says for everything. So you have to pair them together. All right, so now it looks like one stamp, right? I love this Pretty Peacock color. I think it's really fun. And this is a gift card, and I'll show you the inside in a few minutes. But what I want to show you is sometimes this piece is too big. So when we go to punch this, it is just, see how much room there is around that? Maybe I don't want so much room. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to punch this at the top and line it up with the top section, but I want it centered, so just make sure that your piece is centered in the middle. I need to move it a little bit more that way. I'm good now. All right, so there's my center, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide my little punch in here, and I'm gonna hold this end, and I'm gonna bring it just till I can see my words, because see how I have a little border on there? I'm also gonna have, gotta get my finger back in there. There we go. I have it, I'm just holding it slightly. So you want it to just show, and you want your punch to punch out except for this area, right? So you're gonna hold that up and give it a punch. And now you have a smaller hexagon than you had before. And if you have any kind of little sharp edge, which I have a teeny sharp edge right here, you can just stick your scissor on there and get that gone. I think this side, well, maybe a hair. But see how cool that is? And then it's not as large, so you've taken a little bit off, and it just helps to bring it down. So if you had a smaller sentiment, you could even make it smaller. So be aware that you can vary your sizes with these punches by sticking those pieces in there, especially if the punch is symmetrical, like that one happens to be. So now that we have that, I'm just gonna set this to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and close my punch, put that over here to the side. Let's talk about our inside. So inside here, we have our little pocket for our gift card. This is Carvel ice cream, but I thought it would be fun to stamp a sentiment that says, hope your day is sweet, because we're saying thank you and we're giving them an ice cream gift card, right? So let's add the sentiment, hope your day is sweet. And I didn't do it on the original, but I'm going to do it today. And I want it to be where the gift card is so that they see it when they pull out the gift card. Hopefully that is the right, yep, see? So when they pull it out, you have hope your day is sweet. Isn't that cool? So we're gonna do that ourselves. So this is another piece of the Full of Life paper, and it is 1 inch by 4 inches. And then we have a piece of crumb cake that is 1.25 inches by 4 inches. We have a piece of granny apple green that is 4 by 5.25. And so that is what's going to form our inside pocket. So we're going to work on that next. And then last, we're going to do our ice cream cone. Let me get these guys out of the way, the stamps. Had to clean that sentiment that I used. Okay, so let's glue these little guys together. So the first thing I'm going to do is glue these 2 pieces. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, I love this paper. So I wanted to use polka dots because I used those little like rectangular splotches on the outside. So I just thought it'd be fun to do dots on the inside. And so this is going to go with a border on both sides, top and bottom of this piece of DSP. And then I just want to make sure it's on the edge. And then I always trim just a hair bigger because I'd rather have it be a hair bigger and trim that off than have it be a hair short and very noticeable. So the next thing I'm going to do is attach this piece into my card base. So let's open our card and let's move that out of the way before I stick my finger in it or something. Remember, 4 by 5.25 of granny apple green, and this is just tying into our lime color on the outside of our card. Since our card was so white inside, I thought, oh, wouldn't it be fun to add a pop of color in there? All right, so now our pocket, we're gonna attach it on the bottom of this green piece, but we only want it to be on 3 sides, okay? So we're gonna go down both skinny sides and then down the long bottom. And that's gonna give us the pocket to put our gift card in, okay? So we're gonna put that in place right over the top of our granny apple green. Remember the 2 sides and the bottom, so make sure that you put pressure there so that it will form its pocket. Now we're gonna stamp our Hope Your Day is Sweet. And remember, we want it to hide by the gift card. So we're gonna stamp it like right above that little area. So cool, I love that. I love that when they pull out their gift card, they're gonna have that cute little sentiment there, right? All right, and I do have another gift card, but I'm gonna give it a minute to dry and then we'll put that in there in a few. So I'm just gonna put that to the side. Let's close this. We don't need this, but we do need our pecan pie ink pad. So I'm gonna move this over, move this out of the way, bring in our scrap again that we just colored our little green piece with. So here is our ice cream cone. Now when you die cut it out, you're gonna basically die cut it here and then just make sure that your plate is over the top of this side so it doesn't cut out the second. If you do want it to open and close, then you would obviously put a piece that would cover both sides. And then this piece here, what it does is it embosses the top, and look at how cool that is. But I really wanted that to show even better than it does there. And when you add a little color, there's just a magic that happens, right? You add just a little pop of color on that cone and it just pops out those really pretty designs on our cone, which I think is awesome. I love, if you're going to use that die, you might as well have it really speak, right? All right, so there is our cone, and I've cut 2 pieces, one with this inside die and one with the outer die. So the outer die is the sparkly Old Olive is the name of this paper. It's Old Olive and Berry Burst. It comes with white, green, and pink. I'm gonna show it to you. I have it right here to share with you. All right. So see, you get hot pink, green, and white. And so I used this one and this one to do our project today. I love sparkly paper. I cannot get enough. So it works out really well to be able to use it on this cone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put adhesive on this sparkle portion. And you gotta be real careful when you put it over those little skinny areas, because you don't want extra glue everywhere. So just really gently kind of run the tip over those areas, and then just concentrate really on these larger areas, because the skinny areas will grab, because it doesn't take much of this glue, to be honest with you. All right, so we're gonna pick this up. Let's try not to make a mess. And we're gonna put our cone down, our little ice cream cone dollop of ice cream down, and then we're gonna kind of lay this in place and gently press. And then what I'm also gonna do is use my roller. I love this roller. It's awesome. And it really helps to adhere with wet adhesive. So if you don't have this, it's listed in the video description. I always have all my Amazon finds there so that you guys can get them if you would like. All right. So there is my cone top. Now we're going to attach this onto our cone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put adhesive on this top portion here of my cone. And then we're going to bring our ice cream on top and hold that in place. And again, I'm gonna use my roller and get that to grab. And this is such a fun cone in this sparkle paper. I love it. I'm in love with the sparkly paper, so I can't stop using it. All right, so about now, this should be dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my gift card inside in the gift card holder. Close our card. We're gonna put dimensionals on the back of our cone first, and then onto our little hexagon. So let me grab my dimensionals. And you know, I'm gonna put a bunch, so don't be surprised. And you can put as many as you want on your cone. I always say that, but it's the truth. Do you? If you feel like you need more, put more. If you feel like you're good, then don't worry about it. Now on this, it's gonna be leaning on the cone on this one side. So this section doesn't need, but the other points I think definitely need. And then here we're just gonna put some wet adhesive. So as you can see, I just used the big ones today. So let's grab our take your pick tool and remove some backs off our dimensionals. I couldn't. All right, let's get the bottom one out. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's put our cone down. So our cone is gonna live on the swirly section, but wanna have a little border on this side. So don't stick it like right to the edge, just kind of center it in that white area. Look how cute that is. Oh, I love this cone. It's so sparkly and pretty. It's a great card to give somebody as a thank you, because who doesn't love ice cream? Go buy somebody an ice cream gift card and give them a little joy in their life. All right, so I've taken the 3 backs off of there, but on this side, it's gonna lean on my cone. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of wet adhesive. And we're gonna lay this piece down, maybe a little farther down on, I kind of want the points on that green. There we go. Looking good. So cute. Thanks for everything. sparkly ice cream cone gift card love. Oh, I loved making this card. It was so much fun, and I hope that you had fun with me watching me put it together. So again, we have our ice cream swirl dies and our ice cream swirl stamp set. While we did not stamp any ice cream on this one, we used the dies for the ice cream and the cone. This die here, both of these, and this one and the one on the bottom here. This is all one. And then we used our hexagon punch for our sentiment, but we did stamp our thanks for everything and hope your day is sweet on the inside. We used pecan pie for our cone and pretty peacock for our sentiments. And I think it turned out fantastic. Does anybody have any quick questions for me? I am in the chat with you, typing away, and I hope that you've been asking them as you go along. Again, I just want to thank you and for your support and for hanging out with me today. If you are catching this video on a replay, please let me know you're here and let me know if it's your first time. I always love to say hi to everybody who is new. I should have said that from the beginning. But yeah, we are a fun group, and I hope that you'll join us again. I appreciate having you as part of my video today. And I would love your comments on videos that you watch in the future. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And if you need the host code for the July, this is it. I should have put it earlier, but that's my July host code. You can go to my website at inkyhandswarmhearts.com, and the host code picture is there. If you click it, it will take you directly to my online store and put the code in for you, so you don't have to do it. And I appreciate you guys if you do use the code. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you so much. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping.